right, good evening everyone. I've got my neighbor Chris here today. Chris was on my podcast on episode 3 or 4, I believe. And if you listen to that, he's a bow hunter, a conservationist, and he's awesome. He came over here one day because we asked him to shoot one of our roosters who was impossible to catch because the rooster scratched Nina's back, and we don't tolerate that kind of behavior. So, and then I saw that Chris had a really swollen leg, and I had only just gotten this Sierra Renew gel, and I gave him one, a whole tube, and I said, why don't you give it a try? So Chris, can you tell us about what happened?
Yeah, I had a hematoma on my leg. It swelled up tremendously and was in a lot of pain. I couldn't bend my knee, so I was walking stiff-legged. I think that's probably why you realized there was something wrong. And I mentioned that I was in a lot of pain. I had taken Tylenol and a couple other things to try to relieve the pain, and nothing seemed to work. I tried some other like alternative things I've rubbed on that, like my wife tried this, tried that. Arnica, I think, was the name of it, to try to like relieve. And it didn't really do much to help at all. Other than sometimes rubbing it does help. But you told me to give it a try. I went home, I put it on, went to bed, and I woke up the next morning and it was like my pain was 50% better, like in one night. Like, so then I put it on. Then I was very intrigued. So I watched the video that you sent me, and I was very interested because I do get hematomas occasionally due to a health condition, and with those come swelling and pain. So since then I have used it one other time. Just recently I got another hematoma, much smaller, not as bad as that one, and within 2 days it was completely pain-free. So 2 days of using it works like a charm. All I could say is it takes the swelling away.
Yeah.
And when it takes the swelling away, you take the pain away. So that solved it. And Tylenol doesn't help the pain at all when it's swelling.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you so much for sharing that, because I know that this is going to help a lot of people, and we just need to get the word out there. So I appreciate it, Chris. Thank you.
You're welcome.